Welcome to Power Talk Show. I'm your host Dominic George. We are starting right away this Saturday. I hope you are doing fine, and I hope you had a great last week. Now, something happened. As you know, we lost one great brain of the last 2 weeks, and that is Stephen Hawking. And also today, because we are focusing on ICT and development, I thought maybe I would gather a few quotes from Stephen Hawking that it really inspired me, and I want us to just make a few of them that I thought they make a big difference, and I'm sure they're going to inspire you too. The first one, of course, let me start with something science, definitely. And a quote now that is very common is, "Now we know that our galaxy is one of some 100,000 million that can be seen using modern telescopes, each galaxy itself containing some 100,000 million stars." Wow, okay. That's absolutely amazing. We are just at one tiny little planet. But then there are some other quotes that he came up with that I think are very good life lessons. The first one is, "Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change." Intelligence is not simply knowing, but the capacity and the ability to adapt to change. That's absolutely amazing, and I think it's a great idea right there. And then he said, another quote, very interesting, is, "People who boast about their IQ are losers." People who claim to be very intelligent and very smart, for him they are losers. Something that is very important, especially in your search for success, in your search to reach your biggest potential, as he says, "The thing about smart people is that they seem like crazy people to dumb people." Okay, that's a very strong statement though, but I think it has a very good information, very good inspiration and challenge right there, that sometimes when you're trying to do something that you believe in, people, even your family or friends, might believe or might think that you're crazy, and they might discourage you. And I think he said this from personal experience when he said he wants to understand the mind of God by exploring science. Number 6 is, "People won't have time for you if you are always angry or complaining." That's a huge insight there, that people will not have time for you if you're always angry and complaining. People who are complainers are what I call energy suckers. They suck energy from a group, from an organization, from family, from a friendship. Are you always complaining, or do you always focus on what is negative? Now, another one he says, okay, this is an interesting one, especially for the ladies. "Women, they are a complete mystery to me." All right, imagine this scientist who was studying the universe and all that, and he says, "Women, they are a complete mystery to me." So I think here men can, you're in good company, those men who feel that they have never understood what women want. Okay, so you're in pretty good company. Though that does not make you very smart like Stephen Hawking, sorry. "However bad life may seem," he says, "there's always something you can do and succeed at. So where there is life, there is hope." And finally, he said he was talking to the disabled, to the physically challenged people, and he said, "Don't be disabled in spirit as well as physically." He says, "It is bad enough to be physically challenged, don't also be psychologically challenged." And that is something that's a huge insight there, and I wanted to remember this Stephen Hawking, who has made a great impact in physics and science, in research, and I believe his memory, just like Einstein, will go down history and for many decades. And I hope that he also inspires you as he inspires me, especially in the fact that he was physically challenged, but he went ahead to contribute in a very big and massive way, so all of us can do something beautiful. And he was able to say, "My wheelchair was my freedom." If we can reach a point of saying like this and say, "My body may be in this wheelchair, but my mind is free," I think this is the depth of the highest form of freedom. And today with me to discuss matters ICT and development is former PS, Mr. Dr. Bitangendemo. He'll be joining me in the set in a few, so don't go away. There's going to be an interesting conversation today on how we can use ICT and development to look at our society, to remake our society, and to see what are the challenges that we are facing today. So don't go away. We're going to take a short break now. We'll be back.